Wait. Wait, what happened, chat? What happened to you guys? What's going on? Are we laggy? What the hell? Why does chat look... Am I laggy as fuck? Am I laggy AF? Hello? Finished with the food yet? I have the food with me. I'm eating it. Oh, chat fixed itself. You fix yourself. As I'm eating some real sketchy stuff. Shiroroll forgot stream chat broken. No! No! It's not like that. Okay, so. Are you laggy? Okay. As long as you can hear me, it's okay. Basically, I'm eating a chicken breast, but it came out of a packet that didn't even need to be refrigerated. And low-key, when I opened it, smelled like cat food. Not even in a bad way, but not in a good way, but not in a bad way. It tastes pretty good. So maybe the cats are vibing. Maybe the cats are vibing. Maybe this is the chicken version of canned tuna. It's literally just a bag, like a foil bag. Oh. I'm super laggy. Let me see what I can do. Stream. Lowered the quality a little bit. I don't know if it does anything. Hello? Hello, Gokume Club. What if... Man! How do I fix this? What's going on? How do I fix this? What the hell? I'm gonna check what stream looks like on my phone. BRB. Where's my BRB? Okay, BRB. Whoa. Where's my stream? Where's my... Oh, hi. Yes, of course. I get an ad as well. Okay, let me in. Oh, I was okay during that time, actually. Your movement is like when I set game at 30 FPS. Don't worry about it. As long as we can yap. Yes. Got a lot going on right now. There's so many cords on my table. My wireless keyboard needs charging, so he is wired up. And my phone is also needing charging, so he is also wired up. But yeah, does anybody else know about mysterious chicken breast meal? It's like frozen meals, except it's not frozen. Holy fuck, I'm laggy. But yeah, it's like frozen meals, but it's not frozen. It's like those Asian snacks you get. It's not actually meat, but it tastes like meat. Except this is actually meat. Yo, maybe the liquid they submerge it in is like the same stuff they put like you know, like cadavers. For non-health students. Those are the when people learn human anatomy, they learn it on donated bodies for science. Yeah. Cause what if it's the same liquid? I don't know. It cannot be. There's no way they let me eat this shit. Anyways, mysterious chicken breast. Tastes alright. Basically a large chicken nugget, if I say so myself. Hello, how was the return from the month of relocation? Hello! The location was good. Stinky, I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. CJ, hey, hi, hello. I need to shower. I literally showered. Before the stream. Thank you very much. What do I have to tell you guys? Some of you weren't here last week. Fuck, my notes aren't loading. Until my notes load, we're screwed. How was the mini Roro days off air? It was good. Roro, please don't get sick from weird gas station chicken. It's not even gas station chicken. It's honestly more dodgy than that at this point. How the hell is this pure meat in a bag? But it does not require refrigeration. Is that not the dodgiest fucking thing? Like, what kind of preservatives am I consuming? When Maru, she best go festival. Maru is at home. Maru is a boy. Maru looks very pretty. Maru is a very pretty cat, but he is a boy. But yeah, Maru is at home with parents. And I went to visit him recently. Not a shower, doubtful. Ha! Everyone is having a blessed day. Right after you doubted my shower, huh? Do you truly wish everyone has a blessed day? Huh? Any announcements? I'm a little bit sick. Every day, I'm kind of alright. And then I kind of get a little bit uncomfy. And sometimes, I be coughing. Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I be sniffling. Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I feel really tired and nauseous and headache. Today I did, and then I took some pain medication, and now I'm okay again. Is Maro a femboy cat? What the fuck? No, he's just a dude. He's just a guy. He's pretty, but he's just a dude. If I rate your fragileness 1 to 10, I will rate it 11. Thank you. Honestly? Oh yeah, I also got sick during my trip. But also on my way back, somebody was sick next to me. They were sniffly the whole way. Yeah. Like many hours. Like the whole night. I went overseas. I ate lots of yummy food. It was all spicy. I shit myself multiple times. I continued to eat it. Food was spicy and oily, but like in the best way possible. It was really good. Ingredients were really fresh. Food was very cheap. Everything was very cheap. I bought some clothes. They're very cute. I like them. I saw pandas. There was more trees than pandas at the panda place. I walked a lot, and then I would see one panda. And I would walk a lot, and I would see another panda. Sometimes, the panda's so far back, you can't see the panda. Anyways, they were pretty cool. The little ones were very round. The big boys were very long. That's cool. Apparently, one of the koalas... No, fuck. Why did I say koala? I have no brain cell. Today, I was trying to tell someone triangle. But I couldn't say it. I couldn't do it. They were like, I was like, oh, the brownie is yummy. You should try it. And they're like, oh, the square one? Or the triangle one? And I'm like, and they're like, square? And I'm like, triangle. And they're like, uh-huh. And I was like, the way I struggled to say triangle, because you said square, and then it made my brain want to say square, and I was like, no, don't lie to her. Say the shape, and I'm visualizing the triangular brownie in my head, and I'm trying so hard, and I was like, don't say square. Just because she said square doesn't mean you say square, because that's not the fucking answer. Where does the circle go? The square hole. Where does the triangle go? The square hole. Okay, if nobody gets that, it's okay. It's not okay. You guys have to get every reference that I make, or else you're mean to me. That is so sick, or sick. I'm literally sick. I don't freaking know anything. Roro, washing hand is not showering. I washed my hair as well. Actually, technically washed my hair twice. I I like shampooed it and I put conditioner in it and I shampooed it again. I don't really know why I did it. I just felt like it. Should probably not do that. Anyways. I mean, it's more likely for Roro to eat deodorant instead of using. What the fuck? I have to announce that I have never eaten deodorant on accident before. I'm smart like that. Yeah. At least Sarah is a good. What's high? What's that? High? What? What is that? What is that? Oh, some of you guys were here, but this story is too important that I have to repeat it. So this was crazy. I am fucking laggy. I am so fucking laggy. I've never been more, and actually I have been more laggy in the past. So it's okay. Okay. So when I was in China, not every store, but this one particular store, oh my goodness. I went in the store and this girl, this staff member, she like went to me immediately and I was like, I get it. Customer service, they come, talk to you, and then they be like, what do you want? What you looking for? Blah 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 blah. Let me get you something. And then you're gonna be like, no, I'm okay, thank you. I'm just browsing. And then they're gonna be like, okay, let me know if you need anything. Right? That's what I thought. She came over. She was like, hey, how are you? What you looking for? I was like, I don't know. I'm just having a look. And she's like, any kind of style that you're into? And I was like, I like a variety of stuff. I'm just gonna have a look, okay? And she's like, where are you from? And then I was like, I'm a tourist. And she's like, no, I heard you speaking English with your friends at the door. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we're from Roroland, I guess. I'm stuck. And then she's like, that's so cool. And then I'm like, And she's like, so how do you know how to speak Chinese? Why did I say that in the craziest accent? It was like, how do you know how to speak Chinese? And I was like, I learned it in school. And then I was like, sorry, Chinese is shit. And she's like, okay, but I'm so laggy, I can't concentrate. And then she's like, no, but like, where are you from? A Chinese person hit me with the where are you from? It's insane. And then I'm like, I'm not trying to like dox my parents. Okay, no, it's not gonna dox my parents. But I mean, like, I don't really. I was like, kind of just like, I wasn't expecting to have this conversation. You have to understand that I've been in this store for about like 1 minute. And she was about to like take a whole like family history, family tree type shit on me. And I'm like, I am, my family speaks this. Wait, no, at this point I didn't tell her yet. No, and I was like, and then she's like, and then I don't know how or what happened, but I somehow evaded the question. I don't remember how the flow of the conversation happened, but I somehow evaded the question. Like, I didn't fully mind her knowing, I just didn't really... It was just like, kind of like, I was just kind of like caught off guard, I guess. And then she hit me with she started guessing because I wasn't answering a question directly. She started guessing. Guess what she fucking said? Gang, guess what she fucking said? She's like, are you Korean? And I was like, fuck bro, my Mandarin's so bad, she thinks I'm Korean. And I told Hoshimama that. And she was like, you don't even look Korean. And I was like, that's the fucking thing. What? How bad is my Mandarin that she asked if I was Korean? Gang, what the fuck? What does that mean? This wasn't even the story I was trying to tell you guys, by the way. I was trying to tell you about what happened in the store, but this technically happened in the store. Yes, this happened in the store, and this is the... Dang. I know my Chinese is bad, but I was trying my best. Man. Anyways. Hyrax is like gerbil size guys related to elephants. They have tusks. Wait, widow thingies with little tusks? Huh? That's kind of cute now. Huh. Roro would hate watching Dora. Hey? Why? The Roro... What's nai? What's nai? What is that? Anyways. Oh my god, I'm so stuck. Wait, let me eat my food. Oh, I stopped fucking lagging when I want to eat my food. See, Roro, this is the situation we talk to ya. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What does bro mean by that, huh? Yeah. And so I ended up telling her where my parents are from. Crazy shit. And this is like 5 minutes of me stepping into the store. And I was not able to browse yet. Like properly. Because I'm engaging in this fucking conversation. And then... Oh, by the way, I'm not complaining in the sense that it was still like an enjoyable conversation. But it was crazy. But she was very nice. So it was kind of like a pleasant situation. Like the chat felt pleasant, but I didn't want to disclose further information. But she did it in a way where it somehow was pushy yet did not seem pushy. It was weird. You'll see when I continue to explain. Huh? Zero, what? I found a rare Pokemon going live, but I ran out of Master Ball. Huh? I'm stuck again. Okay, I'm not here. Fuck. I'm here? Not in Houston. Oh, it's you. Hi. The vague poster. Yeah. Me. Woo! Why we woo? Hi, look at this, yo. Arisa Rai is a funny Singaporean girl. Why? Why that? Eat Roro, eat me. Do you speak traditional Mandarin or the other Mandarin? What's the other Mandarin? What does that mean? Huh? If we beat Roro up good enough, do you think a Pokeball can catch him? What the fuck? Stop being mean! No, that's fucked up! That's abuse! What the fuck? Roro speaks Mandarin and someone thinks it's Korean. Roro, do you know it takes a special talent to do that alone? No! No, she didn't think my Mandarin was Korean. She just thought I was a Korean that learned Mandarin. Which I don't know what the fuck that says about my pronunciation. Help! 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 That's fucked up. Maybe need to hit up Duolingo. Nah, fuck it. China trip's over. Don't need a Duolingo with me. Whatever, man. I survived. That's all that matters. Yeah, this is a very Roro-ish. Huh? Really? Wait, what? No, let me Google it. Oh no, my net is shit. Wait, it's like a little squirrel thingy. Why is this guy saluting? The first picture I see, Bert is saluting. I need to show you guys this shit. How do I show you guys? Okay, let me show you this shit. Why is he saluting? Why is Bert saluting, huh? Apparently that's a hyrax. I don't know how to pronounce it. This furry potato is an evolutionary mystery. Why? Bert's just a thingy. Nana is Granny in Mandarin if I recall correctly. Oh, I see. Oh, right. The only Chinese I know is Wang Yi. OHARO epic. I hope you're alive and well. I am alive and mostly well. Bad news, Roro is just a ditto. What the fuck? The real Roro is sleeping. Huh? My point still stands. Man, that's true. How does one speak Mandarin with a Korean accent? How does an English-speaking Mandarin attempting person sound like they have a Korean accent? What does that say about my Mandarin? What the fuck does that mean? She didn't realize you were an Oni. She didn't realize. She didn't realize. Watching Roro in 30 FPS, guys. Oh, this is the OG experience. Don't even worry about it. Should I restart the router? Actually, literally have never tried to restart this router. I don't know how it works. You have failed as a Chinese my parents, I don't speak Mandarin, no. Imagine she just becomes a ditto a few seconds, says, no one will believe you. And then just Roro for the rest of the day. No one will believe you. No, that's so funny. What the fuck? Wait. little goober dancing is much smoother than Roro. No! What do you mean? Why is she smarter than me? Why is she smarter than me? What the hell do you mean by that? Why would you say that? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yo, everything is so laggy. God damn. Man. Whatever, man. What else happened? Oh yeah, so back to the store. Wait, I want to eat fruit. BRB, let me get my fruit. I washed some fruit, but I didn't get the chance to eat it today. BRB. I'm back. What do you mean, oh easy, you just speak like Roro? What are we talking about? Wait. It's a bit cold. Tipsters for all at 4 letters in Chinese, huh? What do you mean? What are we talking about? You should hear what hers sound like. They make lots of Roro sounds like ow. Oh, really? Wait, what? Hyrax sounds. Understanding the Hyrax and its unique sounds. Why the wawa? What do you mean by why the wawa? It's not fucking loading. Why the wawa sound captivates some. What the fuck? I'm gonna pull it up on the phone. Give me a second. I need to find out about the wawas. The fuck you mean they go wawa? Only I go wawa. Hyrax scream? Hyrax awawa? No fucking way! What do you mean? I'm gonna turn it up. Can you hear that? Wait, let me check. Wait, let me see this. Top 5 Hyrax screams. that. Low key. Wait, what? What do you mean? Why is it? Okay, I'm back. Why you BRB now? Because I was watching the video. Is that a different version of Roro? Shit, I don't know, man. Honestly, who knows, man? I should voice a Hyrax. That would be very funny, actually. Why do they make those sounds? Huh? Did you get shadow banned? No, I can see you. You know what? Good thing Roro didn't see my Chinese. I read it, but I don't understand it. Roro, are you sure you play the vid? I only hear you go ow. No! I mean, the video went ow and then I went ow. But yeah. Oh, I am so laggy. We could not be more laggy. Oh god. Wait, I'm back. We're good, I'm back. Yo gang, I bought these grapes because they were on sale. But like, they're fucking good. They're like the epitome of what grapes should taste like. What the fuck? They're sweet. They're crunchy. That's crazy. Usually you always get like a few grapes that are like kinda shit. But this one, every one of them is super crunchy and super yummy. Even the funny shaped ones, they're not funny shaped because they got soft and like iffy. They're firm. They just grew like that. Maybe due to space constraints. They're still firm and like crunchy AF. The heli? Oh, your internet down? I see. Back to the story. So basically, not basically. I'm not even summarizing this shit. Why do I say basically? So, continue to walk into the store. Oh, by the way, usually I stick with my friends because I'm terrified of getting lost, but this was inside a mall and I felt pretty safe. And my friends were just going to a store nearby to buy something. And they weren't even gonna go browse, like they've already browsed, but they were like, checking another store to see if there's a better similar item, a comparable item, and then they're like, nope, okay, I'll go back to that store to buy it. But I walked past this cute store, so I was like, oh, I want to browse. Can we come back? And then they were like, yeah, sure. And I was like, wait, no, can I start browsing first? And they're like, oh yeah. So I started browsing. Bro, I want to talk, but my hand keeps grabbing more grapes and shoving it in my mouth. I can't talk. All you hear is me eating this fucking grape. By the way, as side quest, huh? Hello, Catelyn. Okay. So at this point, she knows where my mom's from. She knows where I live. She knows what languages I speak. She guessed I'm Korean based on how shit my Chinese was, apparently. So at this point, I needed to tell her where my mom's from. And then I see Roro is a fist-to-mouth type eater. What does that mean? What does that mean? Wait, okay, if you have too many grapes, now I gotta have something savory. Guess what I bought? I have shrimp crackers. I'm well prepared for this yap session. Is she laggy? I'm fucking laggy. Korean? Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. My Chinese was so bad, she asked if I was Korean. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. How bad does someone's Chinese need to be? And the thing is, as per Hoshi Mama, I don't even fucking look Korean. So it wasn't a guess based on looks. It was a guess based on how shit my Chinese was. Ow. Hit the desk. Didn't even hit the desk that hard, but it hurt. Shrimp crackers, yeah. Haven't had these in a while. See you next week. Have a good day, guys. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I can stream tomorrow. I want to stream tomorrow, but I have a birthday dinner to go to. So I don't know what time I'll be back. If I'm back in time and I'm not too tired, I'll stream. But I'm not sure. I think yeah, I don't know how long dinner is gonna go for. But yeah. Will you stream next week? Of course. Yeah, I'll stream next week. I can't stream Friday next week, I think. I'll stream Saturday though. I always stream one of the days at least. Friday or Saturday. Tomorrow is a maybe. And then next week, I'll stream Saturday. I can't stream Friday. Because apparently I made plans months ago. And I forgot about it. And I got reminded today. So yeah. Yeah. And then I start looking at this top. And she's like, oh my god, you like that? Because this is the first top I had a real look at. Okay, see you next week. Have a good night. Thank you, Kazan. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cute. And she's like, oh my god, let me get you some pants to try it on with. And I was like, huh? It's fine. And then she grabbed the shirt from me. She's like, you can try this on. And I was like, okay. Like later, right? Like I've stepped about like 2 meters into the store. And then I didn't say all this. I was just confused. I was like, oh yeah, sure. She's like, you want to try it on? You can try it on. I was like, okay. And she's like, let me get some pants for you. I was like, huh? And then she comes back with these these pants, and she's like, this looks good with it. You should try it on together. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, do you like the pants? I could get you other pants if you don't like the pants. I was like, oh, they're fine, I guess. And then, she's like, okay. And she takes it to the change rooms while ushering me to the change rooms. And I'm like, what if my friends come back looking for me? Because I said I'd be browsing in this store, which means if they step foot in this store, they should see me browsing everywhere. Not me stuck inside the change room, them not knowing if I'm in the change rooms or not. And then being like, she's gone! We lost her! No! Right? So, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And I was like, okay, maybe I'll quickly try it on, and then I'll come back out, and then whatever. So, I am wearing jeans. And the pants she gave me was like a pair of jeans that fit, whatever. A pair of jeans that fit the shirt more. But my intentions was to try on the shirt. So I tried on the shirt, and then I didn't try on the pants that she paired it up with. Because I wanted to... Why jeans? What the fuck do you... I was wearing what I was wearing, man. And then, I feel good morning, good morning. Hello. Yeah. And I tried on the shirt. And then she was like... And I came out to check the mirror because there was no mirror inside the change room. And she's like, no! Why didn't you try on the pants? I was like, I just wanted to have a look at how it looks first. And she's like, that's okay. And then she started fixing up my top for me. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I wore it fine, but like she was just like, you know, pulling the top up a little bit, pulling the bottom down a little bit, straightening it out, making it pretty. And I was like, cool, thank you, right? And then she starts putting accessories on me. What's the difference between jeans and pants? No, nothing. She gave me jeans as well. I was wearing jeans, but she gave me another pair of jeans that looked different and technically looks more like paired nicely with the top. But the thing is, I wasn't trying to buy the pants, so I just wanted to try on the top as is. Yeah. And then what happened? Oh yeah, and then she started putting this belt on me. And then I was like, shit. And then she talked to this other girl. This other girl comes over. She puts a necklace on me. And she's like, can I touch your hair? And then I thought she meant... Okay, my Chinese is kind of shit, but I thought she meant... Can I move your hair so that I can adjust the back of the shirt or something? Like, I thought she just meant like, oh, can I touch your hair in the sense that like, hey, can I like touch you there? Like, can I move your hair out of the way? I said yes. She started braiding my hair. It was really fucking cute though, by the way. She started braiding my hair. And I was looking cute AF. She started braiding the whole of one side. Before I could say anything, she braided the other side. She was very fast with it. And, oh no, I forgot one bit. When I was being ushered into the change room, my friend came back and said, how you going? And I said, I don't know, I haven't had a chance to browse it. As I'm being ushered away, I was like, I don't know, I didn't have a chance to browse fully yet. They're just telling me to try it on. I don't know. Bye! And then went inside the change rooms, tried it on, and then like while she's doing my hair and shit, and then like another girl was giving me a different accessory, and another girl was giving me a different accessory. There were 2 to 3 girlies on me at all times. And it was, I felt so pampered. But I was a little bit overwhelmed. And like this just never happens elsewhere, at least for me. Like usually maybe like one staff member tries to pamper you or like compliment you and like suggest things for you. Like that's not even a thing most of the time, but like if that particular place, the customer service is crazy, I guess so. But like 3 girls, 3 I'm like, where the fuck did my friend go? Because I would like someone to help or someone to know that I'm going through this. I am not disliking the experience. I just want to be supervised. I just don't want to be alone in front of this mirror with 3 girls on me putting all these really cute accessories on, because now I'm like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen if I tell her I don't really like the shirt, huh? Okay. And I'm like, what's going on? Okay, but the thing is, it wasn't overwhelming in the sense that like I wasn't super stressed out or anything. It was just like, whoa, I'm not Rizzler, bro. They are all staff. They're literally trying to sell me this shit. They're trying to show me all these cool accessories in hopes that I would also buy the accessories alongside the shirt, or at the very least see the shirt in a nicer light as how it was intended, because it may look a little plain as is, but it looks really good with accessories. And so they're trying to style it to show me the full potential of this top, so that I would either buy the top or buy the accessories, or all of them, or nothing at all if they gave it the best shot. But that's still fucking crazy. I've never had that experience, but it was a pleasant experience. It was just very, very new, so I wanted to be supervised. And I'm like, where did they go? So then I start looking around as soon as my head is free. My head being free meaning she let go of my hair because she was done braiding it so that I could look around. And she's like, oh, you want to find your friend? I was like, yeah, where'd they go? And they're like, oh, I told him to go sit over there. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I went over to find him. And then I went over to my friend, and I was like, hey, hi. At this point, I had a new shirt on. My hair was braided. I had a hat on. I had a necklace on. I had a belt on, and I had different belts thing on. I was decked the fuck out, okay? My friend looks up from their phone. They're like, what's going on? And I was like, I don't fucking know. Where were you? Why were you sitting here? Yeah. Girl never touched me. From my perspective, you're Rizzler. Okay. And they say the Rizzler is a myth. And yeah, I got changed out of it. I went to browse the rest of the store. I saw some pants. Asked them if it came in black. They said no, but they showed me that it came in pink. So then I checked it out. I liked it, and then they were like, "Oh, you want to try it on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." After I browse a little bit, I'm trying to browse more before I get in the change rooms again, because I would like to, you know, get, I don't know, I don't want to go one by one. And then she immediately rocks up with a shot, with a top that looks really good with the with the pants. And I'm like, oh my goodness, nice. And then she's like asking me like, do you like it? And I was like, to be honest, I don't really like a big ass flower on my chest. And then she was like, okay, that's all good. And then she brings me another top. And so basically she's just color matching it, but like whatever the print is, she doesn't know if you would like it or not. So yeah, she just swaps it out. It's like a fucking dress up game, except she's speedy IRL with it. It's crazy. She's just scrolling through them in front of me. IRL. Hi Georgia, how are you? How's your health? Hello, Double Down. I am good. My health is suspicious, but I am okay. I was feeling weirdly nauseous and motion sick today without playing any motion sick games. And I continue to feel that way. And I was like, no, I'm still gonna go to the gym. So I did a little bit at the gym, and then I started feeling really shit. And then I did a little bit more, and then I came home. And I felt pretty shit. And then I took some pain medication, and I had a long shower. And I came back out. I felt a bit better. So here I am. I feel mostly better though, yeah. Alright, inviting the girls to dress up. I said they are staff. They don't live there, but like, you know, they work there. Dress up Roro, the new Flash game. That's how it fucking felt, not gonna lie. It was very fun though. They, you know, like on one hand, I obviously know that they're trying to show me all their products in the best light possible, in the most cool pairing of like accessories, so that I'm inclined to be amazed and buy multiple items. I understand that, but they did it really well, so I am inclined. Those were some good fucking accessories for the fit, and they did it in a way where they felt like they felt like your friends. It's like if you were shopping and then your friend is like, oh my god, no, look at this one looks so good with it, and you're like, shit, you're right. It's like, wait, try this on, this looks good. That's how it felt. So in a way, it didn't feel pushy in like a sales way. It didn't feel like a sales was like really pushing for your purchase. Also, like they took no's really well. Like, you know how like she would pick up a top that looked good with the pants, and then I would be like, oh, I don't really like that top because I don't really like that print. And then she's like, oh yeah, sure, no, it's all good. What about this one? Oh no, oh, what about this one? Okay, cool. Something like this. Okay, we have this and this that are kind of like that. It was just really good browsing IRL. It was just really good. Like she's freaking scrolling through all the options and shit. It was crazy. They must know the store so well. You know, some staff, like some people that work at a place, they don't necessarily know much about the place they're working at. Like you try to ask them like they're not really going to like know exactly the best pairing for like a certain top or certain pants or something. Just like if you go to like sometimes you go to a food place, you ask them for a recommendation. They don't fucking know. They haven't even eaten there before. They don't know what's on the menu. They just take the order and give it to the kitchen. They don't give a fuck. Right? Or like, yeah, you work at a clothes store and then you're just like, oh yeah, I don't know if we have that. I'm just gonna check. Like, that's totally fine, by the way. I'm not complaining about these workers. They are probably working like they just trying to have a job, man. Like, that's fine. That's totally okay. And I don't need them to be super helpful at all. I'm used to doing my own browsing, and if I didn't know anything and they didn't know, I'm just gonna fucking Google it. It's totally okay. But I'm just impressed by how well these girls knew the fucking store, knew the stock, knew what looked good, and was able to make like so many different combinations until you found the one that you like. Like if you like these pants but you don't know what to pair it with, she's got 19 options for you, girly. Like, they're so good at it. And like, at one point I was like, oh, I just want to go browse the necklaces. I like the one you chose for me, and I think it goes well with this top. But I just want to have a look at what you guys have, right? Because it seems like whatever they give me, it looks super good. So I'm assuming this store has hella accessories and it looks really good. I could browse the accessories. Everything does look pretty good, but the thing is, nothing beats the one that she gave me to try on. So I would have done the exact same thing regardless. So she gave me the best necklace to go with the top that I tried on that I really like. Because if I like a certain style of a top or a pant, somehow they know the exact necklace that would be either objectively the best for that outfit or the most likely style that I would prefer and say yes to. I don't fucking know how they know this shit. Do they know what I would like based on what I chose? Or do they just know somehow objectively that is just the best necklace for that style? And so you put it on, and I browsed all of their necklaces. I still bought the one that she put on me. I still got the same belt that they put on me. I fucking bought it some accessories I didn't buy because I knew for sure I wouldn't use it. Like, it just was a bit like over the top for my style. Like, it's super decked out. Like, probably looks hella good on like TikTok girlies. But like, I just know I'm not gonna be bothered doing that. And also sometimes I'll feel overdressed, so I won't wear all of it. But I did buy like some accessories which I thought looked pretty cool and wearable, or like I would wear it if I wanted to really deck it out. That would be my version of decking it out. So I toned it down a little bit. Because yeah, too much I would feel overdressed and embarrassed, and then I wouldn't do it. Or like, even if I'm bothered to, I would feel awkward and I'll take it off. So I didn't buy stuff that I wouldn't wear. So that's cool. They just know the best combos. Exactly. It's crazy. Just really wanted to impress Roro. No way. No way. It's the same scenario for cell phone shop clerks. They don't know a thing about mobile specs. Yeah, like, I'm kind of used to stores with people that don't really know too much. I am also used to some stores where they're very helpful when you ask questions. That's cool. That's really helpful. That's good. So, but I'm not used to them. Just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like specific to like clothes shopping or what, but like they were just so fucking good at their job. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I had a very good time. I would show my friends like the outfits and stuff like that. I ended up buying a top, 2 tops and 2 bottoms that went together, and a few accessories. And yeah, I bought a lot in there. Yeah, 2 tops, 2 pants. Which, yeah, I mean, they looked really good though. Yeah. So I had a lot of fun there. Oh, that was crazy. Huh, I'm impressed how you yap, no water break. If I speak that much, my throat gonna end up dry. No, I'm good. Meh. In fact, I'm eating chips, so I'm doing this shit on like hard mode, I guess. But I am a professional yapper, so yeah, I'll let you know. But yeah, good. I'm happy you're getting well. Just moderate your junk foods, by the way. I'm moderating it by having fruit on the side of my chippies. That's fine, right? Roro inviting the girls to dress up. No! They work there. I couldn't resist the Roro. No way! You're too adorable to be scolded, huh? What do you mean, huh? Why would you even think about scolding me? I'm eating fruit. I'm eating fruit on the side. Come on, man. Okay, so yeah. And that was my experience in that store. Pretty cool stuff. I went to a different store. They didn't have crazy service like that, but the store itself was very impressive because it was another fashion store. I mainly just went to these 2. I had a good amount of shopping opportunities, but it wasn't like a fully shopping trip. It was like a large amount of sightseeing and trying foods as well. Yeah. But a different store I went to, the girlies was just busy putting stuff from the change rooms back onto the racks. So it wasn't that type of experience. But the store that I went to that time, it was pretty large. And everything was color-coded. So if you only want to wear black and white, there's only one section for you. If you only want to look at, if you only like wearing pink stuff, there's only like three aisles that's all pink. And then there's a yellow section, a purple, I don't know if they had a purple section. They had a blue section, a green section, a gray section. Yeah. And they were all like really pretty. Like it was like a aesthetic, nice pink or a nice yellow. It wasn't like super, I think it was like more pastel-y kind of thing. Yeah, but really cool. And then the change room lines were crazy long, which is why all the staff were doing was just bringing like stuff that people didn't end up buying back onto the rack, so it was very busy. What are you eating? I'm eating grapes. But oh, I went into the change rooms and I went into the change rooms, and in the change room there was a sign, and usually signs say like, there were two signs actually, but usually in the girls' change rooms, sometimes there'll be a sign being like, hey, please take care not to get your makeup on the clothes that you're trying on, or else you'll have to pay for it, or like, you know, just don't, right? Just don't do that. You're like ruining the clothes. You're getting makeup on the clothes. Nobody wants that shit, right? But no. You know what they wrote? They wrote, babes, your makeup is so fine and worth so much. Makeup is so expensive. Don't get it on the clothes. Don't waste it on the clothes. And then I'm like, what? Why did they say it like that? Why are they being so like, bestie, your makeup is so fire. Don't waste it and get it onto the clothes. Huh? Are I inviting them to the change room? What? No. No, it's just me in the change room. I said there's two signs. Paper signs on the fucking wall. There's no one in there besides me. And I don't know if it's paper. No. It's probably plastic. I don't fucking know. Huh. That's one way to get people to listen. Huh? Listen to what? Oh yeah, but that's what it said on the sign. Yeah, and I was like, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I like that. And you spend so much effort on it. Don't waste it. I don't know. That's the tone I read it in. And then like it was in Chinese, but they literally called you like 宝贝, like babes. I find it so funny. And then there was a different sign, and I think I took a picture, but I'd have to scroll too far to find it. But basically, it was like, we are here for your every need. Whatever we can do to help, let us know. And then on the bottom, there was a list of shit they could help you with. They're like, we could provide you with a hairdryer, a nail clipper, umbrella if you don't have one, delivery services to your home, or something like that. I don't fucking know. Wet wipes, random shit like that. I remember, like watching your luggage, yeah. Yeah, I just remember seeing the umbrella one, and I was like, can I have the umbrella for free? Cause I kind of need an umbrella. I never asked for it. I was too scared. But maybe you borrow it. How are they gonna get you to return it? I don't fucking know. But yeah. Oh, even listed like female sanitary products. Just everything, bro. And I was like, how are they providing this many services? How are they doing that? What do you mean? This is just a clothing store, guys. This is not an airplane, you know? It's not an airline service. You know, airlines give me water, tea, or coffee. That's it, man. They might give me a blanket if it's a really long flight. That's it. This one is like, babes, did your nail break? I could give you a nail clipper. Is it raining outside? I got you. I got you an umbrella. Is it that time of the month? I got you sanitary products. Did you dirty something on your clothes? Do you need wet wipes? Oh my god, one time we were eating at a restaurant and a friend dropped like a little bit of food onto their clothes, and then this waitress came over immediately. She was like, oh my goodness, are you okay? And then she gave them like tissues, and then she get rubbed up with this stain removal pen. Why are they so prepared? Why do they have a stain removal pen? Huh? And so he like didn't know how to use it, I think, and then we like asked the staff, and then they were like, oh, this is how you use it. Like dabbing their pants, and they got it off. So that's cool, but it's funny. Yeah, I was very glad I was sitting on the other side of the table, so I did not get no tofu on my pants. But yeah, I think it was mapo tofu. Sounds like saucy, so like, yeah. Yeah, funny. No, you're so fucking prepared. And the service is crazy. I should probably drink water. Thank you, Nightbot. Like, saucy goat moments. Why is it saucy? What did I say? What else do I want to tell you guys about? I have a list, but maybe it's loaded. Oh my god. Oh. So, hello, Valentino. Okay. Do you guys know any guy friends you have that have a fat fucking ass? No, for real though? I know two. And one of them was on a trip with me in China. I didn't know his ass was fat, okay? We were clothes shopping and he was like, I don't think I can try on these pants. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And they're like, my ass fat, it's not gonna fit. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Try it on! And then he gets in the change room. He tries it on. This is like a very small store, so all the other friends are like just standing around outside the change room because it's like it's just one change room. And then he comes out and he's like, bro, my ass too fat. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I barely zip this up. It's quite tight around my ass. We just know. I don't question it. Okay, you just know a guy with a fat ass, but I'm not supposed to question it. Okay, well, you better not question me And my friends with fat asses too. So, no, it's fine. He doesn't watch my stream, so it's okay. So, at least I think they don't. The fuck? Yeah, so I told him to spin around. If it won't fit, it won't fit. No, okay, but he did fit in it. He just said the waist was very tight. Like the zipper and the button was really tight. I think this is a pair of jeans or something like that. And I was like, wait, what? What do you mean tight? Spin around. So he spun around, and I saw how tight it was around his ass. And I was like, oh shit, you're not kidding. Turn back around, go back in. And I was like, yeah, I need to get out of this. I don't fucking know if I can get out of this. Something like that, right? I don't remember the exact quote. And then I said, shimmy your out. And I was like, shimmy your Cause he was like, I don't know if I can get out. So I was like, shimmy your and then he said, no. And I said, what? No, shimmy your and then he said, no. And I'm like, what? Get it. And then I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, no. And I'm like, no. And he's like, no. And I'm like, why did he say it like that? And I was like, no, shimmy your and he said, no. And I'm like, what? Why not? And I was like, no. Why would I? And I'm like, what? Shimmy your You have to. Because he said he wanted to take the pants off. To get out. Like, stop trying on pants. Because none of them fit. And then another friend was like, why would he show you his ass? And then I'm like, what? No. I don't want to see his ass. What? And then they were like, you said show me your ass. I said shimmy your And he was like, yeah, show me your And I'm like, no. Shimmy. Shimmy. You shimmy to get out of things that are too tight. And they're like, oh. And then I'm like, you thought I said show me your ass? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, you thought I insisted on him showing me his bare ass cheeks 5 times despite him saying no 5 times? They're like, yeah, that's why I said no. I'm like, no. I didn't know they thought of me like that. Why was there no doubt in their mind? I 100% said show me your ass. I didn't say that. I said shimmy your out of those tight ass pants so we can leave this store because nothing fits because your ass too fat. But he thought I said show me your so he was like, no. See, he didn't say, ugh, what the fuck? Why would I do that? Or he didn't say like, wait, what? Or he didn't say like, wait, why would you say that? Or like, what do you mean? Like, right, he didn't say anything. He just said, no. And it was kind of comedic. And I'm like, what? No, shimmy your It's like, no. That's how he said it. So I was confused, so I kept saying it, and then he kept saying no, and I kept saying shimmy and it was only until the friend said, why would he show you his ass? I'm like, no, ew, why would he show, no, why would, what? Yeah, it's crazy. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. La la la. The more you know, genuinely, the more I know. I left for a moment. Are we talking about now? Yeah. We're talking about a guy friend's fat ass. When his ass too buff. holy guac, huh? You also failed as Vtuber. Oh. No. No. I thought I said it so clearly. I said shimmy No. But like, I said what I said. But two separate people heard me wrong. Oops. It's also particularly bad because it wasn't like a turn around, show me your ass situation where he's wearing the pants and checking what his ass looks like with the pants. No. It's that he went in to change out of it, and I kept saying shimmy and he kept thinking I said show me your ass as he's shimmying his ass out of those pants. And I kept saying shimmy, and he kept thinking I wanted him to show me, which means I wanted to look at his bare ass, which makes it a lot worse. And I just don't understand how they thought I insisted after 5 times before they considered. Maybe they didn't even consider. Maybe they heard me wrong. They straight up just considered the fact that I'm insane, because they just said, why would he show you his ass? And I'm like, why would you say that? I didn't say that. I said accent too thick. Ha! Roro is best ESL VTuber. Ha! I mean EN. Roro, why your moto occasionally in 30 FPS and the little gooba still consistently in 120 FPS? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't understand either. That's kind of funny though. I think maybe it's because like my model is like live tracking new angles and new movements as I go. But little bro Roro is just goobering on her own with her set frames as a gif, and she just be chilling. Was it hot at China? It was summer, or I guess it was spring. Spring towards summer. There were hot days, but there were rainy days as well, so it was not that hot. I was able to wear a thin long sleeve. No. I remember days where I like sweat through. Like, not sweat through my clothes, but I did sweat and be like, okay guys, I need a shower right now. When we returned to the hotel or whatever. Yeah, there were hot days, yeah. And there were cooler days because it was raining, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah. Time to rebrand as JB VTuber, but my JB is shit as well. Apparently so is my Chinese. Everything fucking sucks. I'm so bad at this. These chips are hidden real good. That's why I stopped talking. What else happened? I went. There were a lot of stairs. Roro, have you lacking in Uma? I've been very Uma free for like a few months now. I've been playing this Hello Kitty game on my phone. The Uma miss me? I don't even feel like I know how to play the game anymore. That's the problem. Few months, goddamn. Yeah, for as long as I haven't streamed it, I haven't played it. So I don't know. When was the last stream? I don't know. Are you playing daily? Hello Kitty, my dream store. It's cute. It's on mobile. They recently had a Shiroroll event, and I grinded it daily. I even played it while I was in China, and everybody was like, "Why are you playing this game?" And I was like, "There's an event going on, and it happens to end like towards a week after the China trip, but I need to grind right now." And then I think the event ended 1 or 2 days ago. Actually 2 days ago. And I was staying up playing it, trying to unlock everything. And when it hit like midnight, it was going to time out like the next morning, but you know, I needed to sleep. And I knew I wasn't able to unlock everything if I continued to play at the rate. I had one more thing I needed to unlock to make a decision whether I didn't unlock everything and just lived with the fact that I didn't unlock everything, or I paid money for more energy to play more. So I bought it. I bought an energy pack. It was just like $1.30, and then when I ran out of that energy, I still hadn't unlocked the thing, so I bought another one, which was like $3. I bought one that was $5, and then I was almost there. I was like 15 blueberries away from unlocking Shiroroll's last item on the map, and then I bought another $1.30 thing. So overall, I spent less than $10. But yeah. Huh? Why is it on brand? Valentina, friendship ends with Uma. New friendship starts with Hello Kitty, huh? Strat, what? Guys, this Roro is a Hello Kitty girl that explains everything. What do you mean that explains everything? What does that mean? I like Shiroroll. Huh? I also like Kuromi. Oh, speaking of Sanrio. When I was in China, some places had Sanrio dedicated stores, and I got a Kuromi bag, and then I bought some souvenirs for friends, girly friends, and then I'll not elaborate any further. No, you have to elaborate. You have to elaborate. Tell me. I wanna know. And then have you visited arcade in China and played rhythm games? No, I haven't. We didn't go past any arcades. On one hand, I was gone for very long, but on the other hand, I was moving between Chengdu and Chongqing and Guangzhou, and we didn't go like 1, 2, 3. We went 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So then, a good amount of time was spent traveling and packing, multiple times, and so I don't have that much time to explore much, to be honest. And even when we got to the places, between the hotel and various destinations we wanted to get to, sometimes it'd be like an hour taxi ride. So yeah, didn't actually have a ton of time. Between travel time, needing to have lunch and dinner, and traveling to the places to have lunch and dinner to try out cool, highly reviewed places, or places that sounded really hype. But yeah, didn't get to visit any arcades. I did, however, try the burger that Michael Reeves said was good. And it was pretty good, but I don't know if it's because we bought it when it was like quite late at night. It didn't feel that fresh. I imagine if it was super fresh, it would taste pretty good. When I had it, it still tasted pretty good, but it could be better, is what I wanted to say. But Michael Reeves rated it like a 9 out of 10. So it should have been like fucking banging. But it was good. It was good. It wasn't crazy though. But yeah, likely because I went in and got it when it was like kind of late at night. I don't remember it being super late at night though, but it was like a quiet time, so maybe, I don't know, shit just probably wasn't like fresh and hot, and yeah. Still good though. Oh yeah, the stairs. There was a lot of stairs, but the thing that got me is that some places, the stairs, every single step was like not very equal, because I think they're trying to like make it like keep as much as possible being like not super new, to like maintain how it looks in the past and like make it like a nice authentic kind of destination to visit, and not have it be super new and stuff. Anyways, so some of them, the steps are like uneven, and the heights were different, and the depth of the step was different, and the step itself was not very flat. So I just had to use 100% of my concentration to do the stairs, and they didn't have any like handrails, because the way it worked was that you could step off the stairs at any moment, because it would be level ground on the side, and then you could walk into a store that's like halfway up the stairs. That's how it works. So there can't be rails. And so sometimes it's a little bit spooky, especially when it's very busy and a lot of people coming up and down. But that's okay. But at some point, it's very weird. I got these new glasses because I heard China's crazy with the speed of getting glasses done. So I went to see if they had any cool designs. They did. And I asked them how long it would take to make a pair of glasses. And they're like, oh, between testing your eyes and getting them made, like 30 minutes to 45. And I was like, shit! 30 minutes? New glasses? Prescription? Crazy. And then, but I decided to choose a pair. But she was like, oh, the pair you chose might take an hour because it needs to be completely done by hand, because of the style that you chose. Cannot be done by machine. And I was like, okay. And I stressed out because friends wanted to meet back up at a certain time so that we can all head back together to have dinner. And then she was like, okay, maybe we can prioritize it and get it done in like 45. So then I asked my friends, like, hey, can we like extend it by like 45, like 15 minutes? And they said yes, so it was okay. So I got the glasses made. And then after that, surprisingly, after that, when I was, hey, let me copy paste. Exactly! So crazy, right? Yeah, so so after I wore them, at first I felt like it was like kind of strong and different and weird, but you have like a bit of adjustment period with glasses, so it's hard to tell. And then I found it like difficult to like walk stairs because like the frame would end as I'm looking down at the stairs, so it would kind of throw me off, like the step in front versus the step right under me, because the way you're looking down with the frame and the frame ends, so that was throwing me off of stairs, and it got a little bit scary, and eventually I decided to not wear my glasses, but it continued to be scary for some reason. And there were moments where I felt tired and I felt that the stairs were harder to do, which is fair enough, but they were also harder to do visually. Like visually, I felt like my depth perception was thrown off and I was so confused. It was hard and I felt like I would like trip a little bit. I didn't fall, just tripped a little bit, so I got scared, so I was holding on to my friend. And then I was like, I'm already not wearing the glasses. Oh yeah, and then the glasses is fine, by the way. It's just stairs with the glasses is weird. Especially because of like some of the uneven steps and stuff like that. I also have to say that I wasn't sleeping a lot because I can't sleep that well in like a hotel bed, and we were moving every 1 to 3 days, so it was a new hotel bed all the time. Yeah, but I just didn't understand. It was just very hard for me to walk, and especially walking downstairs. I kept hesitating on the first step, and I was like, bro, this is like a fucking symptom of like some, what is it, Parkinson's? Is it Parkinson's? Anyways, yeah, pretty sure it's Parkinson's. One of the conditions, one of the commonly gotten when you're older but doesn't have to be condition, is that it's difficult for them to initiate the first step. Okay, I was like, why am I getting that kind of symptom? What is going on? I'm going through it. It was so stressful because there were so many stairs. Because I was in fucking Chongqing, and if you Google Chongqing, it's like a steep hill. So it's stairs everywhere. Yeah, and then 1 or 2 days later, I started showing symptoms of being sick. So it started to all make sense. I think I was starting to get sick. But somehow I wasn't sniffling, I wasn't anything, I was a bit more tired. So I think it's a combination of me being sick, me not getting enough sleep because I can't sleep well in the hotel bed. And I wake up at every sound. But I would quickly go back to sleep, but like, yeah, it's like disturbed sleep. But I was sick and I wasn't getting enough sleep. And I was shitting myself. Cause I was eating spicy ass Chinese food and oily ass Chinese food. Like hot pot, it's oily not because it's oily because it's chili oil. You understand? So I was shitting myself. So not only was I not getting sleep, and I was sick, but I was also shitting out all the I was shitting out stuff instead of digesting properly, so I wasn't getting proper food either. So I was dying. Don't worry, I had a great time, gang. I ate lots of good food, and I had really nice hotel experiences, I had really nice store experiences, but on the other hand, somehow I wasn't getting sleep. I was sick and I was shitting myself, so I wasn't eating properly, and I was dying, and then I couldn't do stairs. Somehow a combination of all of that meant that I didn't have enough depth perception to understand how far the next step is to step down, and I would hesitate and I would trip because I would misjudge my foot placement and was dying. Yeah, so that was cool. That was genuinely like a completely new experience. Thankfully, like, my friends waited for me and stuff like that. But, like, yeah, I was like, bro, I am struggling way too much for stairs. Like, guys, you have to understand that I go to the gym at least once a week. I try to go 2 to 3 times, but I'll be honest, 2 times is like the average. And I get on the Stairmaster. I get on the stair machine. I literally trained for this. Okay, I didn't train for the China trip. I trained because I knew that I kind of suck. I kind of have shittle stamina. So I needed to work on it because I haven't been exercising for a long time. Yeah. So I should be good. So there was no reason for me to struggle that bad. Okay, I say the places have many stairs. I don't mean you had to do continuous stairs. Okay, some places you do, like if you were going to like travel to see the Buddha, yeah, it's kind of continuous stairs. But like if you're not, if you're just in the shopping place, right? You do some stairs, you do a bunch of flat ground, you do some stairs. It's just stairs are unavoidable, but I wouldn't say you were doing like lengths and lengths and lengths of it. So it wasn't really like a stamina. I wasn't like tired immediately, you know, but like, yeah, it was wonky. It was super weird. But yeah, that happened. Oh, and on top of me experiencing this and not realizing it was me progressively getting sick, it was crazy because I can't remember if it was Chengdu or Chongqing, but there were these stairs. I think it was Chengdu. Anyways, there were these stairs that were very, very much the opposite of steep. It was very flat. Every step was very wide. Are you guys still listening? This is gonna be on the quiz. Or am I lagging? I'm gonna check the stream. What's she yapping about? Okay, she's fine. Okay. At least I know I'm not lagging the fuck out. Okay. So I was like, why are these stairs so flat? The steps are very wide, and each step was very, very not high at all. I fell asleep. Welcome back. Good morning. Yeah, so these steps are very small. Okay, no, they were very wide, but they were very short in height. So I'm like, why do you make stairs and make them spread out as far as possible? That makes no sense for space, for efficiency. Now I have to take a million steps. I can't even skip a step because the stride length would be too long, and my legs are not that long, man. Yeah. All this while I had the weird depth perception problem. I'm good now. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. And then I can't really grab onto the rails on the side because there was a slab of... So the stairs are in the center. On the side of the stairs, there is like slope that is in line with the stairs. So if you walk on the very edge, you walk on the slope like a ramp. But only on the ramp. Okay, so center is stairs, and then it's the ramp slope thing. And then on the side is the rail. So if I wanted to hold on to the rail, I'd be an awkward distance from the stairs. So I might as well walk on the ramp slope area. That's flat and like a slope, yeah. So then I walked on the slope a little bit, but it didn't like the amount of incline that it had. So then I went back on the steps, but I couldn't hold on, which is okay usually. But I was just kind of dizzy, iffy feeling. So I'm already super anxious because of me not being able to eyeball how far each step was to not fucking stack it. And then I hear a beep. Why the fuck do I hear a beep? A motorbike, a motorcycle, with an engine and everything was on the ramp. That's why the stairs were so fucking flat. That's why they were not steep at all. It's because that motorcycles could ride up the side, the ramp part of the fucking stairs. I don't know if this is the intention of the design. I don't know if people just did it because they can. I don't know anything. They did it very normally. It was very, I mean, usually in a normal scenario, those steps were so much of a lack of a challenge because they were so small. You don't need to hold on. But I have never had to share staircases with motorcycles. I was anxious because I couldn't stand or walk right, and I wanted to hold on, and then I couldn't hold on, and then a motorbike went past. Yeah, so that's my experience. I was super anxious. Like sometimes I would have tears in my eyes because I was scared I was going to fucking stack it. There were motorcycles going beside me and I can't hold on to the rail. I was so scared. It's okay though. I made it. And all this time I was like, what's going on? What's wrong with me? I didn't know I was sick. I didn't even notice I was sleep deprived because I was going on off straight adrenaline of just being places and doing things. I didn't know I wasn't getting enough nutrients because I be shitting my ass. Like I only put 2 and 2, or rather 3 and 3 together, like way after returning after the trip. I was talking to someone about the experience and I was like, oh, maybe it's because I was sick, but I didn't even make the connection at the time because I got sick a few days later. And then I didn't even make the connection that I wasn't sleeping well until I chatted to the friend, and then I was like, shit, I wasn't even eating well. Like I was eating real fucking good, but I was shitting my So I don't know how nutrients be going through if you shit in your that soon after eating. I don't think it has enough time to digest and absorb nutrients if it's going straight down. TMI probably, but not complaining, but super popular Roro getting so many YouTubers. Ha! I am. Damn. That means you can't even hear the full story. I'm tired. I yapped too hard. I need to drink water now. Brave, Roro. Thank you. I'm not brave though. I was super anxious. I carried on because I had to. But like, I was anxious. And at one point, a friend, like, they didn't really know. I didn't really explain the situation I was in, so they were like, "Oh, we should catch up to the rest of the people," and like I got a little bit upset because I couldn't. Like that was my maximum speed. Because if any faster, I would risk stacking it. So I was really anxious. I didn't like that they asked me to hurry up, basically. I mean, they didn't say it like that. They genuinely said, oh, we should go catch up. And I got kind of upset. I didn't like lash out or anything, but I told them afterwards. I explained to them like, hey, I literally couldn't do it. Like I'm like, sorry, I'm making all this sound while I'm talking. But yeah, I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I'm at risk of stacking it, gang. I'm not feeling quite right, Mr. Krabs. And yeah, that's what happened. One hell of a thing to come in on you saying, what did I say? What did you hear me say? Should have stolen one of the bikes. Yeah. But the thing is, I can't ride, but I don't know how to ride a bike. Huh. The way the Iron Horse gang riding bike with machete sending... Huh? No! Oh, no. But yeah, no. There's just a lot of motorbikes because there's a lot of, food delivery services. Food delivery services is so fucking, fast and insane in China, and it's kind of crazy. Like, one time we got breakfast from our Airbnb, my friend just ordered food up. Yeah. And then another time we ordered bubble tea up to a mahjong kind of place. And also medicine. Yeah. We like couldn't find a pharmacy and we're like, fuck it, let's just order some to us. And we'll stand around here. Yeah. No, Phoenix! What did I say? What did you come in on me saying? But yeah. What else happened? Oh yeah, I tried a lot of different bubble teas. I didn't care. Like if I had like one bubble tea that day, I was like, yeah, I can have a second one because I was trying to try. Like I knew I couldn't do it, but I wanted to try every bubble tea store I saw. That I haven't tried before. So I tried a bunch. I didn't try everything, but I tried a bunch. I tried particularly the ones that I saw more than once. Like if I saw it like a few times, I was like, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, and a lot of it was pretty good. But then again, yeah, there was one or two that was particularly yummy though, and some of them is like, oh yeah, it's bubble tea. It's like normal, average, good bubble tea. It's not like, oh shit, this is crazy, I'm gonna miss it when I'm gone type shit. But there was a few that was like, oh shit, this is crazy, I kind of really like it. But yeah, tried a bunch of them. That was pretty cool. What else? Oh, I think I talked about this last week, but I tried ear cleaning. Apparently Chengdu is known for, oh, I think those are scooters. Oh, okay, some of them are scooters, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, sorry, I think most of them were scooters. Maybe they are not motorbikes. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a difference. Because I was like, it's either a bike or it's like brrrr, so then it has to be has to be a motorbike. No, I think it might be a scooter. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I tried ear cleaning because apparently that's the thing in Chengdu, and I felt like they'd be cleaning my ear real good. And my ears, I can hear the world. No, actually, I mean, I felt like I could hear the world before then too, but it was pretty cool. I was kind of nervous. I'm fucking laggy again. I was pretty nervous. But thankfully, I was in the room with my friends. Like, we were each lying down, but we were all in the same room. Like, you could just speak and your friend would be right there. So I wasn't so scared. And then I was pretty nervous. So I was like, she kept asking me. She was so nice though. The lady that was assigned to me was so nice. She was like, oh, does it hurt? And I was like, no, it doesn't hurt. My Chinese was kind of bad. I didn't really know how to tell her. Like, it's just like, I tried to explain, like, oh, it's my first time, so I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, are you nervous? And I was like, yeah. And then, like, I was like, at one point, my eye was dry and it was watering a little bit. So then I, like, closed my eye, like, one eye a little bit. And then she's like, oh, does it hurt? And I was like, no, it doesn't hurt. But it probably looks like I'm wincing. So then she's like, you can tell me if it hurts, okay? And I was like, okay. But it doesn't hurt though. But yeah. What time she Shiroroll how to ride? No. I'm good. I'm scared. I came in on the part about you saying you were shitting your ass. Yeah, I was shitting my ass. I was eating fucking spicy food in Chongqing, bro. I was shitting my ass. I was eating mala, hot pot and shit. Yeah, everything was fully red. I was shitting my ass. Yeah! Yeah, the Sichuan peppers and all the other stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's this taxi driver from, I think we were in Chongqing at the time. He was like, how's the spiciness here compared to Chengdu? And he was like, oh, one thing you gotta know. Oh yeah, I told you guys last week, but yeah, some of you were not there, so I have to tell you again. He kept repeating it to me, so now I have to tell you guys. So you know malatang? If you don't know malatang, that's okay. But in Chinese, mala means like the spicy numbness, okay? Ma means the spicy. No, fuck. Ma means the numbness you get on your tongue, right? That comes from like certain ingredient. Pretty sure this is one peppers. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. And then la is spicy, right? And he kept saying, the thing you gotta know about Chongqing food is, compared to Chengdu food, is that Chengdu is more la and less ma, and Chongqing is more ma than it is la. So it is more numbing in Chongqing and more spicy in Chengdu, and you have to know it. And we're like, cool, thank you. So what are your food recommendations? And for some reason, he kept repeating and telling us that we have to know. The thing is, about these two places, there is more ma than it is la in Chongqing, and it is more la than it is ma in Chengdu. And so if you're thinking about how spicy the food is, it's gonna be more spicy in Chengdu, but it's gonna be more ma than la in Chongqing. I just kept hearing that in the taxi, and this was like an hour taxi ride, and I just kept hearing it, and he wouldn't give us a proper answer to our food recommendation. I'm dying, bro. I wasn't even the one assigned to have a conversation with the driver. It was our better speaking Chinese friend that was speaking to him, but like to his driver. But like I was sitting, I mean, like we were all in the same taxi, so would just be like, yep. That taxi driver was goated though. I think he did end up giving us a lot of food suggestions eventually, but like for some reason it always circled back to this piece of wisdom, and we just had to know about it. And now you guys have to know about it. You may not even know where on the map Chongqing and Chengdu is, but Chongqing has been trending online now. I keep seeing TikToks about it, so maybe if I say this loud enough into your phone is gonna show you Chengdu and Chongqing. Okay, moving on. But yeah, now you know which one is more numbing and which one is more spicy. And I don't know what you're gonna do with this information, but we held on to that wisdom because every time we had food in Chongqing, we felt it. Everything was more numbing than it was spicy. It would be really red and you think it's really spicy, but it would be mostly numbing, a little bit spicy, and it was different. Whereas Chengdu was like quite spicy. I wouldn't really could think about whether it was numbing or not. Like it was mild in that sense. Oh, and the names of the foods are crazy. The names of the foods, I think one of them was called like Shut Up Rabbit. And we were like, why is it called Shut Up Rabbit? Because if you spoke while eating, you would cough and choke because it was spicy. But if you just shut the fuck up and ate, you'd be okay. That's crazy, no? And then there was one called Shaking Your Leg Beef. And I don't know why. Like maybe they meant that it was that good. I have to say, I didn't shake my leg, but the food was good. Yeah. It's very interesting. Oh. I don't think this is the same in every store. I think it's just some bubble tea stores. I think most bubble tea stores just call it as it is. Like, is it a bubble tea? Is it a milk tea? Is it a fruit tea? Is it with pearls? Is it with jelly? It just says it, right? Is it matcha? It just says it. But there was this one store. I went in because I'm trying to try all the bubble teas, right? I go in. I need water, bro. Okay, I go in. I tell my friend to come with me because I'm scared. I don't want to go alone because it was like I needed to walk a small distance away from the rest of the group, which was just sitting around waiting for. I think we were at like a big train station, to be honest. And then we went over, and my friend who cannot read a lot of Chinese asked me, "Can you read the Chinese and figure out the menu?" Basically they meant, can you figure out the menu yourself? Because they can't read it, so I'm trying to read it. And I looked at it and I was like, bro, this is not a Chinese diff. You don't know what I'm reading right now. And then he's like, what? And I was like, bro, listen. The names were poetic. The names were like the purple light which shines upon the rising moon, the sun that shone on a winter's day, the spring flowers which blooms in the night of fucking... I don't fucking know, man! Why were the names like that? What the fuck does that mean? The snowy nights which something, the grass, the fucking something, the flowers, the wind and the hail and the clouds and the breeze and the spring and the autumn and the flowers and the fruits and the purple. I don't know why I saw purple somewhere. And the silver of the moonlight and the winter rain and the meow meows and the meow meow and the meow meows and the fuck was I meant to order, bro? I don't know which tea is what. They didn't even have the word tea in it. I couldn't even begin to guess. And they didn't have pictures. They had pictures, but the pictures of the cups were not clear. The cups were like McDonald's paper cups, except it was aesthetic. It was aesthetic, but it was like paper cups, so you couldn't see inside. I couldn't even order based on the color of the drink. I couldn't even tell. I can't even tell if it's a hot drink or a cold drink. It was a temperature ambiguous paper cup. You know? Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you comprehend the struggle? Do you get what I mean? It's a temperature ambiguous aesthetic paper cup with no straw to indicate its temperature. So then I went up to the lady and she was like, what do you want to order? And I'm like, girl, what do you recommend? And she's like, what do you feel like? And I was like, I just want a milk tea, bro. I like sweet things. I like milk tea. What's your recommendation? And she's like, oh, do you want our signature drink then? And I was like, fuck it. Give me the signature drink. And then she's like, usually you go, she's like, oh yeah, signature drink is like a milk tea. And I was like, cool. And then she's like, oh, it's with this specific tea leaf. And I was like, whatever. Just give me the fucking milk tea. I need to catch a train. And then, hello, Kiyosama. I came back to Roro, say fuck. I'm sorry, bro. Kiyosama, you missed the part where I was trying to explain to Chad that not every milk tea store in China, but some of the milk tea stores, the bubble tea stores rather, their naming system is poetic. And that means I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Anyways, no, like basically it sounded like a Chinese poem. It was like, when the wind blows and the stars shine, the purple lights of the golden goddess shines bright onto your soul. The spring breeze on the flower bed, something fucking fuck you. The pink, the blue, the breeze, the autumn breeze of the maple leaves, of the meow meow meow, falls upon you. Or whatever, crash landing on you. Whatever, just start naming K-dramas, I don't fucking know. Just start naming them like light novels. Just, yeah, so when my friend was like, yeah, can you read the Chinese and figure out what you want to order? I was like, no. I can read the Chinese, doesn't help. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. And the cups were paper cups. Like the pictures of the drinks on the menu, you couldn't see inside it. I couldn't even choose the brown one or the green one. So yeah. Oh yeah, so then they got me the signature drink. And then, you know, usually when you order a drink, they just ask you if you want what sugar and ice levels, right? I answered the sugar and the ice levels. I answered whether I want a regular or a large drink, right? That's fine, that's cool, that's poggers, right? She asked me, do I want it more tea or more flour? Bitch, what? She asked me if I wanted it more tea flavor or more flour flavor. Don't we determine whether it's more tea flavor or flour flavor when you choose the beverage? Are you trying to tell me the same beverage can be made with different ratios of different tea leaves so that it's more flowery and more tea leaf? So now I think it was because it was like a blend of tea leaves for that drink rather than one singular type of tea leaf, which makes more sense. But even then, don't they just decide on a ratio and everybody goes with it? You can still have a preference for more tea or more flowery? So then I was like, fuck it, more tea. And then I just want my fucking milk tea. Just give me that shit! Give me that shit! And then, yeah, successfully ordered it. And I got my tea. And then it was yummy. And it was okay. And then I went back to the rest of my friends. And they asked me, so what'd you get? And then I'm like, fuck, bro. I don't fucking know. You read it. And they're like, oh yeah, no, like, what did you actually get though? Reading the title means nothing. And I was like, that's the fucking thing! Why did nobody warn me when you suggested I tried out that other store. Why did never tell me that you're not meant to know what the fuck the means, because the titles are just poetic names and it doesn't actually describe the drink itself. Anyways, told them I got the signature one. They're like, oh yeah, I know the signature one. That one's good. And I'm like, thanks. Me too, you too. Yay. Your Chinese ancestors are crying. Why would they cry? I don't think they would know what type of bubble tea the sea breeze of the winter sun means, bro. It wasn't even descriptive. See, like, I understand that Chinese, like, menus like to call chicken as phoenix and certain things as, like, dragons and stuff like that. And it's because they want it to sound good in like a it's Poggers way, but also I think it may be something to do with like what sounds like lucky, like good fortune and stuff like that, right? And especially if the dish is designed for like a celebration ceremony type thing, like a wedding or something, they try to make it sound really good, right? So all the chicken foods become, they name it around surrounding like phoenixes and like stuff like that. That's cool. I understand that. I know what I'm reading when I read those menu items. I can read the Chinese and I know what they mean by the subbed in animal context, right? And it's for like the good vibes and the good fortune and the good celebratory meow meows, right? What the fuck does the autumn leaves say about your fucking tea? What does the moonlight have to do with my bubble tea? What does the snow do to my tea? I actually found out that I believe the snow means the cream that they put on the top. Blah, 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 blah. Exactly. You know what? No. Fuck you guys. Let me go fucking find the menu. Let me see if I can find it. I need the Chinese one. Bro, I searched it up and the third link says how to order that from that store in China, bro. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. What? I don't want the locations. What the fuck? I just want the menu. Show me the fucking menu. I'm not even sure if this was the bubble tea store that I'm even raging about. Oh my god. When you search it up, here it will say the milk tea series, the brew tea series, the fruit tea series. No. I need the menu the way that I saw it at the store. What the fuck? They have it written down the normal way. This might not be the store I'm thinking about. What the fuck? They have it written the normal way. Where is it? Where are my crazy titles? No. I don't like this. Where are they? What the fuck? Oh, maybe these are the international stores. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have it in other countries. I don't even think I got a picture. I was so flabbergasted. Man! Whatever, man. Can't show you guys. The crash out is... It's very important. I don't think I've ever seen Roro so heated. Have you ever walked in a bubble tea store thinking it would be a little sweet treat for yourself before you get on a 2-hour train ride to Chongqing and you have about 15 to 20 minutes and you think you have plenty of time and now you're struggling looking at the menu, not because you suck at reading Chinese, but because says the silver moonlight of the breeze of the winter snow glazes upon you as you fall in love and you're like, is that milk tea or fruit tea? What is that shit? What is it? Have you ever tried to get a little sip a little simple drink? You just waddle into the store trying to get a pick-me-up, but they put you down? Huh? Have you ever? It's so overwhelming. Everything that I read make no fucking sense. We harvest the tea leaves at 3:45 a.m. Hence the name 3/4 under the moonlight. Honestly, that's what it fucking sounds like. Oh my god, her true Roro accent coming out. You don't understand, Roro. It's important to the bubble tea. Well, it was important for me to know what to order, and I didn't know what to order. Did I have a crash out because bubble tea is just Roro thing to do? Because of bubble tea. It was too hard. It was too hard. Because what do you mean? The spring roses which bloom under the moonlight of the summer forest of the autumn breeze. As the wind blows, the sea comes to life, and the flowers of the winter sun grazes upon the first snowflake of the year. Bitch, what the fuck? Where's my tea? What does that mean? At this point, 5 minutes have passed, and sometimes bubble tea takes a long time. Sometimes it could take like 3 minutes. Sometimes it could take like 15 minutes, and I'd be late for my train. My 2-hour train to a different city. I was stressed out. Yeah. It was you. No. It was you. Or whatever. Okay, that's it. I don't know if that's all the China stories, but that's all I want to share right now. That's it. I've used all my energy. That's all I got. I cannot be bothered sharing anything else. I'm pretty sure that's the majority of it. There's probably a little more, but fuck it. That's it. Oh my god, I'll tell you more tomorrow. There's a few little other things. I'll tell you more as I remember them as well, but I wrote a little list in case I forgot the main ones. Yeah. Tomorrow, I want to stream. Tomorrow, I have a dinner to attend. Tomorrow, if I come back from dinner and it is not too late and I'm not too tired, I intend to stream. I want a yap stream tomorrow, and I want to play Stardew Valley because I haven't played that in a long time. So I will yap more tomorrow. I'm tired. I used it all yelling about bubble tea. Yeah. Why? What do you mean I'm tired? I'm tired. Can you not tell? My throat's starting to hurt, and I don't know if it's because I ate too much chip or I yelled too much. Thank you for listening to Thank you for listening to the Roro talk. Thank you for hanging out. Yay! And hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know if I cannot see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, I should be able to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thank you for listening to me out. Thank you for watching stream. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a good day.